anybody getting between me and my patients.
Our priority is to protect the health and safety of all Wisconsin citizens.
You've probably seen these competing ads recently focusing on Governor Walker's views on abortion. Why some say that Governor Walker is walking a fine line that could impact his future political career.
A national abortion rights group is accusing Governor Walker of obstructing a woman's right to choose.
While the governor says he just wants women to have more information before making a tough decision. Capitol Bureau Chief Greg Newman has more on what that means going forward in the governor's race and Scott Walker's political future in tonight's 2014 Your Voice, Your Vote coverage.
I was outraged when I found out Scott Walker quietly signed a law trying to restrict doctors from performing abortions.
This ad, produced and paid for by the national pro-choice group Emily's List, forced Governor Walker to release a response ad produced last month, just in case.
I'm pro-life, but there's no doubt in my mind the decision of whether or not to end a pregnancy is an agonizing one.
At issue, but never mentioned directly in the ads, is a 2013 law signed by Governor Walker that requires women to have an ultrasound before terminating a pregnancy.
That's what the law does, and you know, the bill's pretty clear. The final decision is ultimately left to a woman and her doctor.
He thinks he's in a better position than women and families to make their personal and private decisions. And now he's trying to obfuscate his position because he knows it's so unpopular.
It seems clear the governor released the ad to protect his time in this office, but one top Democrat says he's still surprised the governor put it out because it could hurt him in Iowa in 2016. What do you think of a comment like that?
I think they're overthinking it. I mean, the bottom line is, I say what I mean and mean what I say. I don't think anybody should be surprised with that.
But those same Democrats say on this issue, he is doing the opposite of that.
He needs to own up and run on what his record is, and his actions speak far louder than anything he says now.
In Madison, Greg Newman, 27 News.
In a 2010 interview with the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel editorial board, Governor Walker said he supported making abortion illegal, even in cases of rape and incest. When asked about that today, the governor only said outlawing abortion in those instances isn't even an option in Wisconsin due to Roe v. Wade invalidating a state law more than 40 years ago.
Leaders at Planned Parenthood are calling the governor's ad misleading and false. Planned Parenthood advocates of Wisconsin Director Tanya Atkinson cites Governor Walker's elimination of state money for Planned Parenthood health centers in Wisconsin. The group says that move forced it to close 5 facilities that provided preventative screenings for thousands of women. The governor defends his record on women's issues, saying much of what he has done will appeal to them, including income and property tax cuts.